Quick disclaimer, Learn from Mac is an independent educational project. We are not affiliated with, endorsed by, or sponsored by Apple, or any vendor or product covered in this course. Hey, welcome back to Learn from Mac. I'm Dennis, and today is day 13 of the F5 LTM R4600 Bootcamp. Today we get the same kind of layer 7 routing power as an iRule without writing a single line of TCL, LTM Policy, the declarative traffic policy engine. Let's get into it. First, the goal. By the end of this lesson, you'll build and attach an LTM policy that routes by HTTP host header, rewrites URIs on the fly, and injects custom headers into upstream requests, entirely through the policy editor, not handwritten TCL. Here's what you need. LTM provisioned at least 2 pools with healthy members on different backends, a virtual server with an HTTP profile attached. LTM policy needs that profile to inspect layer 7 data at all, and admin access to TMSH, the GUI, or REST. 3 concepts before we build a policy. Concept 1, what an LTM policy actually is. It's a structured, ordered list of rules evaluated top to bottom against HTTP traffic. Each rule has conditions, what to match, and actions, what to do. The policy engine is compiled natively by TMOS, no TCL interpreter involved, which makes it genuinely faster than an equivalent iRule for common layer 7 steering. Concept 2, condition operands. These are the attributes you can inspect: HTTP host, HTTP URI path or extension, HTTP header, HTTP method, and more, each supporting operators like equals, starts with, contains, and their negations. Concept 3, actions and strategy. Actions are what fires when conditions match: forward to a pool, an HTTP reply redirect, a URI rewrite, or header insert, replace, or remove. Multiple actions can fire in one rule, and the policy strategy controls evaluation. First match, the default, stops at the very first rule that matches, so put your most specific conditions first. All right, 3 labs. First, host-based routing through TMSH, one host to one pool, a catch-all to another. Then URI rewriting and header injection built entirely through the iControl REST API. Then a security-flavored policy, an HTTPS redirect, plus stripping a debug header from every response, both in one policy. Let's get into it. Lab 1. Create the policy in draft mode first match strategy. Rule 1, API edu forwards to the API pool. Rule 2, everything else catch all to the web pool. Publish the policy and attach it to the virtual server. Lab 2, same policy engine built through the iControl REST API. Start with the draft skeleton. Add a rule, match/v1/rewrite the URI, insert an environment header, forward to the API pool. Publish it. Attach it alongside the host routing policy and validate from a real client. Lab 3, a security policy, redirect www.bu.edu to HTTPS. A second rule, strip a debug header from every response, no conditions needed. Publish and attach to the port 80 virtual server. Verify the redirect fires and confirm the debug header is actually gone. And that's 3 real traffic policies live, doing layer 7 routing without a single line of TCL. There are self-check questions on the lesson page worth sitting with. When to reach for LTM policy versus an iRule especially, since that's a real architectural decision, not just a style preference. Take a minute with those. Quick recap before we go. LTM policy is compiled natively by TMOS, no TCL overhead, which makes it the faster choice for straightforward layer 7 routing. First match strategy stops at the first rule that matches, so rule order is not cosmetic. Put your most specific conditions first. A policy needs an HTTP profile on the virtual server to work at all. No profile, no layer 7 visibility. And the real dividing line is complexity, LTM policy for straightforward condition action routing, iRules for anything requiring real logic, loops, or custom TCL processing. All right, that's day 13 in the books. Host-based routing, URI rewriting, and header manipulation, all built declaratively, no TCL required. If this was useful, hit subscribe. You won't miss a single lesson. Next up is day 14, week 2 review, HTTPS app with persistence. See you there.